All right, so we're going to be reading update 1.2. This is for all platforms and all that. So new episode is the Void Chaser. So this is the seasonal story. Unknown ship has been found abandoned by the Void Abyss where radars could not penetrate. Severely mutated colossi are also detected to be on the move. Void Chaser is a new episode for season 2. Has a new main quest. Main quest. And various content related to the Void Colossus. The new main quest, Void Vessel Alarm, can be started by taking to Nell at the HQ and reaching Mastery Rank 8. So I think a good majority of the player base should be able to jump in to Season 2. Unless you just started a game, but MR8 is not too bad. Even if you proceed with the Void Vessel main quest, the progress of your existing main quest will be remain unchanged. The Bastion of Eternity progression depends on the main quest. The disappearing Volga's fleet and Corel schemes will return soon. Let me do this real quick here. Let me put a text and say servers are down, just so if anyone who's jumping into stream wondering. Where's text? So the new content, the Void Vessel, which is a new location, destroys when crossing dimensions. The void space may differ different spaces. This potential threat cause of Void Vessel requires investigation operations. New content, Void Vessel, can be started after completing the undefined Void operation, which is a feature that follows. Various champion Vulgus, champions Vex at Legion and Shield that can be destroyed with descendant skills. RK Obstruction can only be destroyed with firearms are added. Void Vessel command Dread Armor forces have been added to a new command Vulgus. 1 of 3 random paths have been chosen for Void. Okay, so they didn't mention that there was a limit to the randomness, but that's cool that there are 3 variations to this map, which is pretty cool. You can acquire blueprints and materials from Fellow Enhancement Item Research, materials for Keelan Research, and Crystallization Catalyst. Okay. So Keelan is not locked behind this, but you need materials to craft him. Interesting. Okay. Various tiers of data report per commander defeat times. You can acquire research blueprints codes for new descendant Keelan. Data vaults appear in the commander defeats them. You can acquire research blueprints code from the new descendant Keelan or the Fellow and Crystallization research. Okay, so the code sounds like is locked behind this event. Okay, if you already own the Fellow, the reward acquisition chance of data vault changes. A decryption key needs to open the inbox. Complete Void Vessel missions allows you to acquire decryption keys. Alrighty. So here is Keelan, the new descendant. We already worked over his skills, but they basically go a little bit in detail on them. We've already seen them from the devlog, but pretty cool stuff. Okay, so here's his transcendent mods, the skill modules. Focus on prey. Converted to target a single target rather than multiple targets. So I'm assuming this is going to be focusing on his first ability. Will increase the fire count. The max stacks and decays increasing the perk of Tremor. Okay, so this sounds like maybe a single target, so a bossing transcendent mod. Okay, mobile strike. So converts Septic Gust to grant Adventurous Spirit to the player rather than dealing damage. When Adventurous Spirit is in effect, using Onslaught does not decrease the stack's count and cause additional continuous damage. So this is more of a mobbing build. Okay. So they have a single target focus transcendent mod and AoE mod. Cool. Descendant is Ultimate Sharon. You can acquire the blueprint and code with a morphic material. You can also acquire research material from infiltration operations. Okay, so she sounds like she's not locked behind the new content, which is pretty cool. we already looked through all this amorphic materials. So it doesn't look like there's any new like a BC variant, but oh, there is AC. Oh, I spoke too soon. Added the AC variant of amorphic material. You can acquire the Ultimate Sharon's blueprint stabilizers and code with the amorphic material. Okay. So you cannot acquire any of these amorphics because they can be converted into ACs. Okay, good to know. Voltaria, which is the seasonal, battle pass ultimate. We already went through that. The chain current, very cool. Hammer and anvil, which is another shotgun. Multiple barrels. There you go. Ultimate accessory. Hunter said new ultimate accessories added. Hunter auxiliary power, Hunter sensor, Hunter memory, Hunter processor. Our set effects, skill cooldown. Ooh, accessories. MP recovery in combat, MP recovery. We'll have to see. So you can acquire by killing commander and avoid. So this is another drop from the activity. Okay, good to know. Let me just double check a few things real quick. Hello, welcome everyone. Sanchez and Daniel. Hello. For some reason, we are not showing up on chat, but okay. I'll just make sure I'm keeping an eye on that. I'm not ignoring you guys. There we go. New modules. New ultimate firearm modules been added to the newly added battle proficiency groups, non-existing special module groups. They can be equipped together with existing ultimate firearm modules. So we'll take a look into those a little bit later. Burn effects, frostbite effects. Oh, player chill attack. Okay, cool. So just extra damage. YouTube chat. Oh no, there we go. You showed up now. Sweet. Cool. It works. So there's some new weapon mods. Pretty cool. You can acquire from the Void Vessel, Abyss, Intercept Battles, and Module combinations. Okay. So standard. Okay, so here's our fellow, which is our doggo. The new fellow, Hagios Sheepdog, has been added. You can acquire research blueprints, codes, and materials for Hagios Sheepdog from the Void Vessel. Again, so basically, play the new content. That's what the devs are wanting us to do. You can interact with your fellow, enjoy the diverse exploits of the fellow. Growth fellow can acquire XP through enhanced items and level up with it. Enhancement items be acquired by research with research blueprints. Cool. Grants module drop chance increase modifier. So people were asking about perks to it. I'm going to go after Sharon first. Yep, that's fair. Grants module drop chance increase. That's pretty cool. Item auto pickup and auto dismantle. So automatically picks up items that in the consumable and inventory within range. The item recognition range increases gradually per growth. So cool. So if you're looking for module drops, definitely have your fellow with you to increase that. Pretty cool. Your fellow settings, you may change it to view fellow settings and option gameplay socials. So you can select to view all doggos in Albion or in your area, or you can just view your own dog by yourself. I was wondering if they were going to implement that, but there we go. View my fellow shows other fellows on the screen. Very cool. Inversion reinforcement. So this is the artifact for season 2. They went over that in the devlog. Again, it's just more focused on positive buffs rather than negative buffs for the most part. There is a negative range, but for the most part, that shouldn't be too bad for you. Dude, I just want Peacemaker and Frostwatcher parts in amorphic material. Yeah. Those are tied behind the bosses, and I don't think they're going to change that unless you go through ETA. You know, there might be some ETA drops there. So target rewards. Okay, so here we go with the target rewards. We'll see. So target reward system has been added to guarantee an item acquisition. There's a lot of people have been asking for this. If you have failed to acquire the target item, even after completing content set at target rewards for a certain number of times, the item acquisition can be guaranteed. You can may set core materials and work material as target items. You can designate up to 4 items. Target reward sets can be set in the item acquisition info. Contests we can set as a target reward include infiltration operations, special operations. Cool. So for those who are not familiar with this, so let's say you're trying to target a particular piece for a drop or something like that. You can target this, and then after running that encounter or something X amount of times, I think they said maybe 5 to 6 times. I think that's what they said. You get it automatically. So yes, you still have to grind for it. You might have a chance of getting it the first time, but it's not like you have to do it 20 times and still fail at it. It's like once you get to that limit, it's guaranteed. Pretty cool. So the Void Abyss Intercept Battle. So this is the new boss type. As you can see, he has different look to him, and this is where you can if you grind this particular boss out, you will get a free skin. So it's pretty cool. The Infernal Walker has been added to the Void Abyss Intercept battles. The Colossus appears in the Abyss, has a much stronger power. You must reach Mastery rank 18 and clear the most powerful Colossus quest. Okay, so there is a little bit of a, you have to play the game a little bit to get to him. All right. Infernal Walker, unlike the frenzied mode of the existing Colossus, has more formidable attacks. Called as certified voucher acquired by clearing Abyss. Yeah, so with ETA, so every time when ETA comes around and you beat this Infernal Walker, you will get like shards or like vouchers that then can turn into ETA to get the seasonal stuff. So yeah, that's going to be cool. So you basically grind through the week on that boss and then get the vouchers when ETA comes around. Additional hard difficulty special operations. Okay, so a lot of people were asking, was I playing hard or normal special operations? They have implemented now, looks like a defense as well as a Cooper mining. It looks like. Yeah, so, oh no, that's like void. Yeah, no, that's Cooper mining. Added the hard difficulty now. So is the block mining and the defense. So there's only 2 locations for hard modes. So it's in the fortress and that, but it makes sense. Those are typically known for the in-game content areas. Very cool. Reactor max enhancement level up. You can level up. Level 100 ultimate tiers to tier 5. Interesting. Other reactors can be enhanced to tier 2 at max per the existing system. So for those who don't know, your reactors, there's little diamonds underneath them. And before this update, there were only 2 diamonds, but now you can have 5 of level 100 reactors. Pretty cool. Tiers 3 to 5 enhances, you need a dimension analyzer, which is another item though you have to grind for. Okay. Dimension analyzers can be acquired through research. To perform research, you need quantum incubator ion. Okay, so basically more materials, but again, more stuff to grind for. Another reason for us to play the game. Pretty cool stuff. Infiltration support function postponed. Hotfix updates. The infiltration support feature will be included in hotfix 1.2.1, which will be the next update to ensure stability. We appreciate. So this was supposed to be released today, but due to some issues, they're delaying it a little bit. So that's fine. So can we get new reactors that are level 5 and then level up to 100? We'll have to see. We'll do some testing on that. Great question. Battle Pass. End of Season 1 Battle Pass. So Season 1 Battle Pass bonus have been closed. You will automatically receive Battle Pass rewards you unlock by leveling up. It cannot be claimed. If you have the leftover supply coins, the remaining items in the battle shop will automatically purchase and receive in order. The supply coins remaining in the purchase of the battle pass will expire and cannot be received. Unused battle coins will expire and cannot be recovered. So now here is the Season 2 Battle Pass. Very cool. So we get, looks like a Freyna head skin, another over there, Keelan look, Sharon look, and some cool, I'm not sure. Wait, is that back bling? think, maybe. Cool. Activator, catalyst, emotes, cool stuff. Season 2 Battle Pass will start anew. Discover the new ultimate weapon, Voletra, and the Battle Pass. Here's a supply shop. Ooh, a Glay look. Nice, nice. Pretty cool stuff. The bonus shop. Okay, so instead of having upgrade modules, like materials to upgrade your weapons, they're changing it to code analyzer. Interesting choice. First Descent, interesting choice. Shop all common items, time discounts. Okay, yeah, so now for those who were like, oh, I like those ultimate skins, but I don't want to dish out $100 just to buy the back bling and all that. These are all now separate, sold separately, or you can choose them as a bundle. So if you want to buy a back bling of an ultimate, you can buy that individually. So that's what they're talking about right here. The water bomb, pretty much anything that you've seen, like the transmat effect and all that cool stuff right there. Okay, so the advanced shape stabilizer, used to shape amorphic material. Yeah, so this one basically flops the percentage. So let's say you're looking to farm, let's see, energy activators, which are like a 3% drop chance. When you have these advanced shape stabilizers, what it does, it changes that 3% to a 35%. So it gives you a higher chance of that. Now, these here are going to be limited. Right now, Aeneas has an event shop that's going on. And then throughout the week, once the event ends, you'll have to get them through ETA. We're still waiting? Okay, cool. Okay, so a ring menu now. Okay, cool. So instead of, let's see here. The ring menu has been expanded to 3 pages with additional functionality for quick executing various commands. In addition to emotes and sprays, the ring menu can be edited using the short key buttons below. Very cool. So for those who use ring menus, they've added some more stuff for you. Very cool. That is very handy as well. So when you press Y by default on PC, triangle or Y, that brings up that menu right there. Okay, so events. We have the holiday event because it is coming close to Christmas. The Winter Festival event has been held to celebrate Season 2 update. We'll go over to that in a second. So some ultimate weapon blueprints, transcendent modules, basically going down of what you can get in the rewards section right there. And then we also have another event, Aeneas Token Exchange Shop. It started today and it ends in the first day of January. So we have an official month of this event. You get exchange tokens earned from the login events from various rewards. So yeah, just basically play the game. You're going to participate in so many events right now. So there's a web event, which we can check out for that. Twitch drops, apparently. Okay, cool. So Twitch drops are currently now. So if you're on Twitch and all that, definitely get those hours in so you can get those drops. So hotfix 1.2 content improvements, the Vulgus large scale outpost improvements. Okay, so this is talking about phase 2. As the devs mentioned, the outposts are going to get remodeled. And we before this update, there was we're in phase 1 of 3. This is phase 2. So modified the location and movement paths of outposts, spawn monsters that are interfering with sharing infiltrations. Okay, so we'll have to take a look and see how those outposts are changed. Objectives, field missions, infiltration operations, improved monster placements. Okay, occupy just different mission types. So customization, paint feature, added more paint and paintable targets. Ooh, let's go. The default descendant head body skins now can and body skins can be painted. The default weapon skins now can be painted. Chest and back attachments can be painted. Ooh. Very cool. Individual paint applications. Painted skins equipped by descendants can now be saved individually. The same common skins can be painted and saved in different colors for each descendant that has equipped it. Descendants that have regular and ultimate versions cannot have their painted skins saved separately. Nice. Paint sorting improvements. The paints that have been applied to skins are now displayed at the top of paint lists. And then normal descent skins applications, like we mentioned before. Matchmaking improvements. Reduced network latency range when matchmaking. In the Q&A part of the last devlog, they basically did a whole behind the scenes on how the game actually calculates all that. It was pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully people don't have too many more issues with queuing up with randoms and all that. Normal descendant skins on ultimates is what I'm happy for. Yeah. So same platform priority, matchmaking logic. I'm not going to go through all that, but more just details on that. Beginner care improvements. Add a UI animation that highlights a module button where there's a module in the inventory can be equipped on your weapon but is unequipped. Okay, so just more entry level stuff for people who are new. So, okay. So you can get Galay, you can get Enzo, obtainable mission. So they've added some of these normal missions, and you can get basically Glay and Enzo out of the gate. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Ooh, we have a ping system now, chat. Look at this. Add a ping system that allows you to display pins on the screen to see the movement attack points with your party squad. Oh, that's going to be so nice. You can ping things. Let's go. All right, reduce the shield recovery at the commander monster, normal infiltrations. Fix the doors in normal hard infiltration operations. Change special operation mines K. So that's just more fixes. Looks like the apparently there was a total amount of gold in single operation slightly increased. Ooh. Server's still down in 7? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think they're still down. Let's see here. We have identified a cause and are currently working on a fix, which is expected to take approximately 1 to 2 hours. This was 20 minutes ago. We will provide further updates as soon as the process is finalized for your project for an inconvenience it may cause. So if you're watching right now, give or take 11:30 Eastern time. So yeah, I feel bad for them. They were going so good, and then bam. I just hope that, but yeah, 1 to 2 hours. So we'll check and see at 11:30. So hopefully not like Destiny. It's like midnight in Korea right now. Ooh. Readjust the skill performance of some descendants. So let's see here. I think this is yeah, okay, so this is Viesa. So Aishar cooldown has decreased. The projectile enemies search distance has increased. Okay. So you'll be able to pop ice spheres, which is her passive, a little bit faster. Pretty cool. So these are some of the Viesa changes that people have been saying that were sort of needed. Frost Road, the increase to movement speed has been increased. Okay, so she's going to be much faster. Shield recovery by Frost Road has been changed to a continuous recovery per tick and has increased in a total amount. Okay, so she can have a lot amount of shield generation. Cold Snap has damage increased. Blizzard damage interval of the contagious damage shortened and burst damage have been increased. Glacier cloud damage over time. Now has a shorter damage interval. Okay. So basically just buffing her damage output. Hypothermia cooldown decrease. Damage of ice needles at each stage have been increased. Very cool. Cooldown. So basically a lot of cooldowns for her. That is nice. And cooldowns and damage increase. So it sounded like she was just scaling off pretty bad, but we'll see how the damage now is. So Valby, which I was surprised that she was going to have. Is yours ready? No. There was just a tweet right here. 23 minutes ago, we identified the cause and are currently working on a fix, which is expected approximately 1 to 2 hours. So it's currently about 10:24 Eastern time, and so we'll check in about 11:30. So right now we're just reading about the patch notes. So we're talking about Valby right here. Water intake, the effect has been changed from reducing MP cost, which was on the water, to granting MP recovery, and it now combat while on water. So not reducing MP cost, but MP recovery. Bubble bullet, continuous damage on small puddles have been increased. So just more ticket damage. Okay, cool. Let's see. Supply moisture. Firearm attack increase has been added. Oh, okay. So more damage with that. Okay. Hydro. Stack cooldown with spiral. Tidal wave has been decreased. Burst damage. Contagious damage. Okay. So Viesa has reduction in cooldown and higher damage output. Valby is more dot damage. Sharon. The cutoff beam transition to another motion after using a skill is now faster. Okay. Yeah, so you can have a little shorter animation. Pretty cool. MP cost, damage. Okay. Entering active camouflage when using the skill is now faster. Okay. A short cooldown has been added so that pressing the skill button because it does not immediately disable the effect. Movement speed now increased. All right. An effect has been added that you will not be detected by all traps and will not be damaged by some traps while in the active camouflage state. Ooh. Critical hit rate, firearm increase have been added to the ambush state. Shock nuts now deal damage. So it used to be just stun. Now it deals damage. Ooh. Flash sword, the maximum number of short that fly at a single turret has been increased. Ooh. Nice. Very cool stuff. All right. Very neat indeed. Okay, and then Luna. Okay, let's see. Inspiration gauge no longer decreases on note failure. Ooh, okay. Inspiration gauge does not decrease on enhanced state failure. Cooldown on stage pressures had decreased. MP decrease on shooting failure has been decreased. Okay. So if you, it's a little bit more forgiving if you missed the notes. Okay, pretty cool. All right, Jaber, what have you been up to? Assault turret fire rate and assault turret has increased. Okay. Multi-purpose gun movement speed while equipped with the unique weapon has been increased. Reactivate burst damage of projectiles have been increased. Okay. And then SMO, movement speed when using the skill has been increased. Okay. But I'm not sure if a lot of Jaber mains will be happy with this. That seems a little bit lackluster, but we'll have to see. Weapons and modules. Increased the sprint speed for machine guns, scout rifles, sniper rifles, and launchers. Ooh, nice. Increase the sprint speed of descendants when using their unique weapon. Okay, so Freyna's going to be zippy. Nice. Cap the maximum sprint speed, run speed. Nice. All right, so increase the firearm attack of Python Nice. And clairvoyance. So for you Python and clairvoyance runners, increase in attack damage. Nice. Adjust the reduction state of the basic information, including equal weapon abilities. Okay, so this here is talking about they're bringing in. So when you level up, let's say Thundercage to the max, before you would have like a percentage of like a chance of getting it, but now they're reducing it to where if it'll no negative effects for the start. That's pretty cool. Let's see, reduced stats have been removed. So yeah, just pretty much firearm attack increase on hitting enemies afflicted with poison, fallen hope. So yeah, just good stuff for ultimates. Changes to the ultimate reactor optimization conditions. Change the optimization for ultimate tier reactors from when using weapon to 11 types when using X weapon class. Ah. Okay, so when using the weapon to 11 types of when using X weapon class. Oh, they are choosing to go for a purple type when using Thundercage, using submachine gun weapon type. Ah, that is pretty cool. If your reactor has a duplicate optimization condition, the cost of the reactor input will be refunded. Okay, nice. There's going to be a lot of things that we'll have to test in the when we get in. It's going to be pretty cool. Give me a second, chat. I need to do something. Reactor fix farming improvements increase the drop rate of reactors outside of difficulty level rewards. So let's see here. The field of the Vespers lost. Let's see. Do we have so chill fusion, toxic singular? Ah, here we go. So Vespers is the spots. Battlefield of the Lost Depot. So if you're looking for toxic singular, toxic fusion, toxic singular. Okay. So White Knight and Vespers for toxic singulars, Echo and Desert are for fusion. Okay. Because I remember we couldn't find any in the for grinding, but okay, cool. They've changed that now. Remove the cap on the number of consumable slots. Okay. Caliber spent on expanding the number of consumable slots now has been refunded. Okay, so there's no cap now. Increase the number of research that can be conducted simultaneously from 5 to 7. Okay, so for those who've been stuck with 5, so now that gives you 5 slots to craft stuff, while the other 2 are for catalysts and activators. So that's helpful. Restricted the ability to post recruitment or application in place of simultaneous. Okay, cool. See, auto select available duplicate module states. So just more quality of life changes on just the UI interfaces. Beam attacks from common monsters can now be dodged. Okay, I thought I could dodge them before, but cool. Now displays H bars when they appear. Item dropped by common and commander monsters now spawn directly on the ground. Okay. Optimization and graphics quality. Okay, so just more improvements there. Fix an issue with teleportation would cause even after entering the battle area, infiltration, dungeons, or... Yeah, I did run into that a few times where I would just get teleported to the start even though I was just right there. Yeah. Some Descendant fixes, Kyle's bombing run, combat drones were not getting the right skill power. Okay. His support appeared to have a smaller visual effect than the actual damage range. Interesting. Lepic. Then we have Luna because she got the rework. Glaive. Equipping the Firing Fiesta payout or spray and pray modules are used in the increased sensory skill to gain maximum lethality effect. The effects related to round that consider when applied to one effect are removed. Okay. So Glaive might be more prominent now in this sandbox. Pretty cool. Tooltips, just general stuff. Yeah, so there was a lot of issues that they've applied into this one. So yeah. Pretty cool stuff. So there should be a lot of bugs that you may have run into now that should be fixed. That's basically what this update is. So let me edit this real quick.